to tomorrow's game. Are there any players back or unavailable? And we haven't heard about Victor Lindelof or Johnny Evans for a while. What's the situation with them?
Johnny is still not training. Victor returned to training, but is not available for tomorrow. Maybe in the next game he'll be available. Licha and Kobe Minu returning for the team, so we are prepared for the game.
Ruben, it feels, first under Ruben, then under you, that the club's made progress. But when Eric lost at West Ham, they were 14th, and now you're 13th. Do you feel as though that the improvement's not been translated into positions on the table or results yet?
And it's hard because it's very competitive, this league, and change all the time with just one result. And sometimes when you are doing progress, you do so much, and then you see it just this kind of result. And we have to pass this phase. So I can feel it the same way, because before this Arsenal game, you guys were asking about the top four, and now we return to this position. So nowadays it's like that. You have to manage expectation, and at the same time, when you have a bad result, you have to be calm and continue to do the job that we are doing.
Is that the key to it? Because tomorrow won't be an easy game, but you need a consistent run of results to go from 14th, 13th, 12th to 6th, 7th, 8th.
I think that is very clear. And if you see nowadays, in 1 week you have 3 games that can change the image of the team, the perception of the team, and the team in the table. So in 1 week you can change a lot. So it's like that. And we need to have consistency in the way we focus on the job, on training. And then the result you don't control, but you feel it that you have to win like 3 matches to see a big gap in the table.
Ruben, you made lots of changes from match to match so far, and obviously you've explained why. But are you any closer to understanding what your best lineup can be now?
More or less, yes. You have an idea, but then we have the problems that players returning without training, and then you have to manage the load. So we have always the same problem, and then you have to imagine and to understand what kind of player you have. Like Bruno Fernandes, you feel it against Arsenal. In the end, he was a little bit tired, but you know that he is going to recover very well. If you think about Manuel Ugarte, I know him for so long. I know that sometimes he needs a little bit more time. So we are in that process to know the players and try to manage that. But we are getting closer to an idea, yes.
Listen.
Ruben, so many games for you already, very little time on the training pitches, but have you been impressed with how significantly United have improved out of possession? And is that then the foundation for you to build on?
I think that is a key point for us. And we have to understand our supporters. Just in 2 weeks, in 4 matches, you can understand that they just want to see effort. In the first moment, they just want to see effort. Then they want to win games. And after a while, with effort and winning games, they will want to see a very dominant team. And then this is the phases that we have to follow. This one is the easy one, is that effort, full sprint back, full sprint forward, and that is a key point for us, so our focus is a lot on that.
Every defeat can be a win if you turn it into a lesson. So what were the big ones you guys extracted from that Arsenal game?
It's really hard. I learn the same, I think, with wins, because I'm really focused on the performance. I learned a lot against Everton. We won 4-0, but you can see so many things that are wrong. I saw the same thing against Arsenal. Of course, we have to improve set pieces, and we try it in the indoor stadium. We spend there a lot of times, but then we need time to think about things. We don't have time to train sometimes our structure. We're past one. We have one game, the next recovery, and then the other game we have to prepare for the next opponent. So it's really hard to manage everything. But I feel when I see the team, we are improving in some certain aspects.
Ricky.
Ruben, you obviously your squad and the players coming back and they're getting themselves fit now. Are you learning about your players every single day, or are you learning more on a match day? Because you're changing the squad rotation quite a lot at the moment. Are you learning about your players moving forward of who you can trust on a weekly basis?
Yeah, I trust in every one of them. What I'm understanding in the training, in the games, and each position they play better. What kind of situation is better for you, one guy or to another? These things I need to be close to them. I need to see the games in the dugout, as you say, not in TV. So I'm learning, and I think we as a staff are learning really fast what they are able to do or not. So we are trying to find out everything in a fast pace.